on a bad night.
Why is every day
paid for it? Pain
Every day is a new day, Dana.
Nobody's paying me to be in pain these days.
So apparently he's not 100%.
That's what Pain Free Life Centers has given me. FDA approved.
I mean, it's the same. You do the same procedure, right?
Laser treatment.
Same procedure. What?
At the cellular level. With
They gave him a bad tablet or something, Annie?
So you walk out of there feeling
Is that
amazing.
what it is?
Trust me, if it can help me.
Maybe he's got bad internet. It would be more bad internet. I
Oh,
would think.
yeah.
My friend Jeff is so he can help you too. Your
We're live.
first
Good morning, everyone.
absolutely free.
Just
It's
noticed
fall.
You
live
literally have nothing to lose but your pain.
at 5.
Make your appointment. Call
9:30.
248-91100 to go to Pain.
The autumnal equinox arrives.
Oh, yes. Thanks to
This
Paul.
year,
I know that.
Michigan
businesses have had to adapt.
Beautiful,
The
though.
Michigan
It really
Economic
has
Development
been.
Our
Corporation,
loyal family of
helping to
early
connect
listeners are signing up. Thank
new
you,
partners
everyone.
with
Kathy,
access
Lisa,
to
Ron.
additional capital they needed right from the start. If your
Do you
business
put
needs
those up,
support
Ann, or
to
do
reach
those
its
automatically
potential,
come up?
Automatic.
the MDC is available to help in any
I
way
can
we
put them
can.
up here like this, though.
Today for customized
Oh, look at
business assistance, michiganbusiness.org/partnership.
Cindy, Bob, Ron, Lisa, Kathy.
Jack Keefer, WJR News, and now Paul W. Smith.
The Paul W. Smith Show, News Talk 760, WJR.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Enjoy this final bit of summer. It ends at 9:30 when the autumnal equinox arrives. At 9:30 this morning, but right now it's still summer this Tuesday, September 22nd, the 266th day of 2020. There are just 100 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. And we have the team, Dick Hafner behind the black wall with the little WJR dot. Can you hear me, Richard?
Hello. I can hear you fine.
And we can hear you fine. You're in good voice. You've looked better, but you're in good voice. Dana Clark is here. Traffic and weather and opinion and movies and food and anything else that's on her mind. Dana, good morning.
It's the last day of summer. How you doing?
Actually, yesterday was the last full day of
it's
summer.
the first day of
We
fall.
only have a little
How you
bit of
doing?
summer left. There's just a few more hours. That's all the time you've got. Yep, at 5:41, there's not a lot of
Nope.
4 hours of summer left. But be that as it may, we're not going to dwell on that.
No, it's been beautiful, actually.
Brian Morton is in the Golden Tower of the Fisher Building, pushing all the right buttons. We have Kim is toes up. I was able to get out of bed without waking her up. Usually she's up before me. And, of course, our executive producer in a different corner than she's been in lately.
Oh, I got it right.
You see that? She's up. Yeah, good pointing. If I were to point, it would be just right up here.
There you go.
Ann Thomas, our executive producer, who's
morning.
leaving us early today to go get the
Happy Tuesday.
corporate photographs that we all
Yes.
have to line up for over the next 3 days. What was the last time? It's been years since we've
It's been a
updated.
long time. Yes. This will be fun.
I never think going and getting my picture taken is fun.
Oh, really?
Never. No.
It's not your thing, huh?
No. And I have to wear 2 different outfits or something.
Yes, so do we.
Yeah. Oh, you do? What do you have to do? I thought it was just business casual.
I have casual and business casual.
No, I have
Which is-
business casual and business, which means like a suit and tie,
Oh,
plus the casual, which is the only way I dress anymore. See why I don't like it already?
I see, yes.
It is a T-shirt Tuesday at 5:42 on WJR.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
And we're checking it right here, right now. Our WJR Traffic and Weather First, the one and only Miss Dana Clark.
Traffic First, sponsored by Super Car Wash. Super Car Wash is all about making your car shine. For just $12.95 a month, you have unlimited access to all 11 Super Car Wash locations throughout Metro Detroit. Their free vacuums and free hand towel drying make Super Car Wash the best in the business. Look super. Go unlimited today, starting off the Tuesday drive in Birmingham with a closure. Maple is closed both directions, eastbound and westbound, between Adams and Coolidge. An accident there. Also, an incident blocking the exit ramp along 75 southbound at Baldwin. You can take Joslyn instead. Now, WJR Weather First from the Weather Channel, sponsored by North Bloomfield Properties. If you're looking for a place to call home, let North Bloomfield Properties find the best place for you and your family. They also provide pre-screen quality tenants to their property owners. They love to match good people to good homes. Contact them today, northbloomfield.com.
Looking good. Seeing a few clouds this morning, especially north. Otherwise, cool, sunshine and clear. Sunshine this afternoon, maybe a few clouds, 76. Tonight, clear, 53. Suburbs cooler. Sunshine tomorrow, 80. Thursday, cloud sun with a high near 80. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Staging on News Talk 760 WJR.
48 degrees. Oh, look, we, for those of us in on the social media, can actually see Dick Hafner now with his Lions T-shirt on T-shirt Tuesday. We're taking care of business, too, with Rush Limbaugh, usually with us from noon to 3 on WJR, 760 on the AM dial, and at almost 5:45. He's here right now this morning. Rush?
On Monday, President Trump said that he's narrowed down his list of nominees for the Supreme Court vacancy to 5 people. He'll likely announce the choice by Friday or Saturday following funeral services for Justice Ginsburg. He's urging the Senate to act quickly and hold a vote before the election. And Democrats are livid. Nancy Pelosi floated the idea of impeaching him again to delay the nomination. Radical Democrats calling for their fringe base to take to the streets again. They're demanding that Republicans honor Justice Ginsburg's supposed dying wish to wait until after the election to fill the vacancy. And of course, the Democrats and the media are harping on the failed nomination of Merrick Garland following the death of Justice Scalia as a reason to wait. Now, the Democrats and their media lackeys, they can whine, they can moan, they can threaten all they want. The president is charged by the Constitution to fill the vacancy. The Senate is charged to advise and consent, which is exactly what happened with Garland. Obama named him and the Senate withheld consent. Justice Ginsburg's dying wish has no force of law. It's not her seat, and neither do protester complaints or revisionist history. The only thing that matters in filling a Supreme Court vacancy is the Constitution. And as usual, that's what the Democrats are opposing. That's what they're intent on ignoring, the Constitution. Screw that, they say.
Rush Limbaugh, noon to 3 today, right here on WJR. Well, hello again to our folks joining us online. Nice to see the loyal listeners, Paul's Pals. I think you guys have said, I think that's a good name, Paul's Pals, since we've used a different name now for the golf tournament and for the kids that the people who continue to help the kids. Thanks, Kathy and Lisa and Ron and Cindy and Bob and Mark and Patrick and Joy and Robert and Russ and Mike and Bill and Patrick and Don and Scott and Jana. I don't remember seeing Jana, but she might be there every day. But nice to have you all here. It's T-shirt Tuesday. Mine's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I like yours.
Detroit, that's nice.
Plain and simple. And this is, I had to choose between 3, and this was a last second winner. I just thought this one would look
It's the
better,
best
black
winner.
and the white.
Yeah, it's cool
It looks
looking.
really good.
Mhm.
So I have a
Yeah.
black T-shirt on too. Mine is Black Panther.
The film Black Panther.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
What a sad loss.
Yes,
that was.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
That's
Dick,
cool, too.
I wonder what Dick has on.
I saw it when he stood
I
up.
did too.
I called him on it.
Got
There's
my
the
cap
hat.
on.
Yeah, there's the
And
Lions
here we
hat.
go.
Ta-da!
Go Lions.
I like
Go
that shirt.
Lions.
The proud. Well, at least a few.
Well, That's okay, Dick. I almost wore a lion
It's a
shirt,
nice
too.
T-shirt, though.
It is. Is it a long sleeve? It looks long. It's okay.
Short sleeve.
Time for long sleeve now.
Yeah. I just have a green shirt on.
It's
Just
green. Are you
Or-
ready for your close up later today? Is that what you're wearing?
Getting their picture.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Getting their
We have to have
pictures.
several changes, so
right.
clothing changes, so we, whatever
Green for
as
the
Paul would say.
Green for Michigan State.
Yes.
That's right.
There you
Good.
go.
I couldn't understand what you said, Dick.
Green for Michigan State.
I mean, I knew you were
Green for the Irish, green for Michigan State.
Green
There it
for the
is.
Irish. There you go.
Did you guys hear about this this wedding invitation? They, whenever they refer to a bride that they don't like in these social media things, they call them bridezilla.
Right.
You've heard that?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Well, a bride-to-be was slammed on social media after she offered her wedding guests better meals depending on the amount of their cash gifts.
Ooh.
Are you
that is-
serious?
Guests were asked to select one of 4 gift levels they plan to give to the newlyweds that would in turn determine their dinner choice at the reception. For example, if you were giving up to $250, that was called a loving gift, and you got roast chicken or swordfish. If you gave a silver gift, $251 to $500, you'd get from the above choices, the roast chicken or swordfish, but you could also put sliced steak and poached salmon. If you gave a golden gift, $501 to $1,000, you get the above choices, or filet mignon and lobster tails. And a platinum gift, $1,000 to $2,500. You get the above
You're
choices.
hearing the
or
Paul W.
2-pound
Smith Show.
lobster,
News Talk 760
plus souvenir
WJR.
champagne goblet. As we continue here at 5:50 on the Paul W. Smith Show, talking about a wedding invitation that went out that gave people a choice on the invitation to check off how much money, how much cash they were going to give, and that would determine the level of their meal. Now, when this was put online, you can imagine how the couple was bashed. And they claim now, I think a little late, but they claim, oh, no, this was all a joke.
Mm,
No one thought it was funny.
yeah, and everybody had
Tacky.
different meals. Yes, very tacky.
Very tacky. But I
No.
wonder what
That's
really
a
happened.
bridezilla.
Yeah, that's
for
a
sure.
bridezilla. Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, don't know what really happened or if the wedding has even happened.
Hmm. Right. They'll be fortunate if anybody can
Right.
be
They
there at
might
all.
have had to a COVID wedding. So,
Yeah. Who knows?
yeah.
How did the president's visit to, was it Swanton, Ohio? I think it was Swanton. The White House kept saying it was going to Toledo Express Airport, but that's apparently in Swanton. Just like when I followed Jamie to Toledo, it was really Perrysburg, Swanton area
Mm.
for that Toledo Open, the golf thing. So
Yep.
the president was, where else was he before he came into Toledo? He was 2 places yesterday, and I can't
In the
remember. What was the first place? I don't remember. Anyway, the footage I saw
He was in
of the Swanton. Did anyone else see his lips move and not hear him?
Did he say DC?
He was. Where
No.
did-
No, he was in Dayton.
Oh,
Oh,
Dayton.
Great.
Dayton.
That's right. I remember now, Dayton. But the Swanton thing looked really big. Looked like a huge crowd. This is again one of his airplane hangar things that he does.
It did look like a big crowd.
Yeah.
He's pulling them out.
Did you notice? Anyone notice if they were in masks? I did not notice.
I see a lot of them in masks. At least the people directly behind him in the picture that I'm looking at right now, they're all in masks, and a lot of them are in MAGA masks.
Mm-hmm. I saw a couple of
so they
those.
put
Yeah.
MAGA on it. Now they wear them. That's good. Whatever it takes to get people to do the obvious right thing. Skeleton known as Stan, for the amateur paleontologist Stan Sacrison, who found the initial bones in 1987 on private land in the Hell Creek Formation, part of the Badlands near North and South Dakota, I guess, Wyoming and Montana. Anyway, they're going to Christie's is going to offer a T-Rex skeleton coming up in October in an auction. Now, what do you think a T-Rex skeleton will go for?
$1 million.
That's a good guess.
I think that's probably a good guess because the last one on the auction block at Sotheby's in 1997 went for about $500,000. Now, well, wow, this one is this. I don't know why this one's so different, or even more important. Stan carries an estimated value between $6 million and $8 million.
Wow.
Well, this is why it's considered one of the largest and most complete examples of a T-Rex, with 188 original bones. The skull is also, quote, one of the most complete T-Rex examples known to science. And it's as many as 58 teeth, and the eyes the size of baseballs. Who is that? Was my first question. Who buys it and why?
Could it be a museum would buy it, or
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think a museum throws around that kind of money, but I don't really know. And if it isn't a museum, let's say it isn't. We know why a museum would buy it, to put it on display. But if it's just a person, who wants a T-Rex set of bones on display in their house?
where would you put them?
I don't know.
Somebody like Michael Jackson. That's the only thing that would make
Is he still collecting?
I don't think so.
Wow.
But you know what I mean. Somebody like him. who
Someone
has
a little
lot of
odd.
money.
Maybe with a lot of potatoes.
Right.
A lot of money and a little odd.
And a lot of room. Like
Yeah.
his, Neverland. So I don't know.
If I had all the money in the world,
You wouldn't do that?
let's see the show of hands of those people who would spend even a little of that money on a bag of bones. Not me either.
No hands.
No.
So, Dub, what do you think? Let's talk about the auto show. What a great move.
I think it's an excellent move. Somebody on television news, sometimes they get it really wrong. Somebody said, "Oh, no more bad news for the auto show." And I thought, no, you're really missing this. This is an excellent opportunity, and it shows just how clever and smart and sharp Rod Alberts is.
Right.
And Doug North, the president now, the chairman, by going back into the fall with the position that opened up because of kind of the bullying of the Los Angeles Auto Show, we win. We'll be the first show giving the opportunity for the new models because it will be September, end of September, beginning of October. The preview days will be in the end of September. Rod has already asked me to MC the charity preview, which will be October 1st, and then the public days right into the first couple of weeks of October. We're going to speak with Rod about the specifics coming up here a little later this morning. I just saw on television, I thought it was crazy enough when they started selling jeans with holes in them, because the only holes I had in my jeans back in the Levi days were the holes I got from wearing the jeans so much. Then all of a sudden you could buy a brand new pair of jeans with holes in them. Now Gucci is showing a pair of jeans with grass stains on them.
Oh, that's too much.
And can you imagine how much they'll be because of the name Gucci attached to them? Ay. Gucci
People,
jeans.
really?
Thank you, Sophie. Well put, Sophie. 557 WJR.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Let's check it. Our WJR traffic and weather first at 557. Miss Dana Clark.
Traffic First, sponsored by the law firm of Victoria Divorce and Family Law for women only. Family members and friends, pass this information on to your loved ones. Asset protection, best interest of the children. The conversation starts with the law firm of Victoria. Call 248-723-1600. victorialawfirm.com. Still watching that closure. It's in Birmingham, Maple. Both directions shut down between Adams and Coolidge. Avoid the area. Multi-vehicle accident on the scene, so our police are there as well. 75 southbound at Baldwin. Incident reportedly blocking that exit ramp. You can take Jocelyn instead. Now, WJR Weather First from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Gordon Chevrolet. Gordon Chevrolet, pull ahead your lease and take advantage of zero interest for up to 84 months or sign and drive lease program. End of the month deals. Open special hours is Saturday 9 to 3. Gordon Chevrolet on Ford Road, just west of Merriman in Garden City. GordonChevrolet.com. Gordon Chevrolet, find new roads. First day of fall happening in just a few hours. A cool and clear start. It's going to be another beautiful day actually ahead. Lots of sunshine, a high of 76 tonight. Clear skies, not as cold, your low 54. For hump day, sunshine and a high of 81. Clear skies, 48 degrees. I'm Dana Clark, WJR News with DeKaefner in 2 minutes.
Here's the just so you know, for the early risers who are with us, the early family listeners on social media, the 2021 show dates for the North American International Auto Show that we'll hear about at 8:05 when Ron Alberts joins us, the head of the auto show. Doug North is the chairman this year. But Motor Bella, September 24th through the 26th. The Gallery, that's where they have all those high-end cars on display, September 26th. The Press Preview, where maybe we'll be broadcasting from there, and September 28th and 29th.
I hope so.
Automobility, September 28th through the 30th. Industry Preview, September 29th and 30th. The Charity Preview, October 1st. And then the Public Show, October 2nd through the 9th. Isn't that fewer days than normal for a public show? Or is that 7 days, is it, generally?
Yep. Yeah.
So that's what we've got.
It's awesome.
It's going to be reimagined indoor and outdoor, and it's going to be spectacular. It's
the weather will likely be
hopefully just like this.
It'll be gorgeous, and they can do a lot of stuff outside.
Yeah, and you still can get cute without going through snow.
Right. You can be fancied up without put some nice shoes on and freeze.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome.
I think it's going to be excellent too. And you were all up in arms about this. Updated CDC guidance acknowledges coronavirus can spread through the air, and then CDC abruptly removes guidance about airborne coronavirus transmission, says update was posted in error. What is this all about?
I don't know.
I mean, besides the failed CDC that misguided the president and doctors and all of us, and the worthless health organization, which failed after being in existence just for this very reason and gave us all the wrong information, directed us incorrectly, if you want to talk about somebody costing thousands of lives, it would be the CDC and the World Health Organization, because they fought us on the masks that we were telling people to wear back in March. Be that as it may, what has happened here, Ann?
I don't know. It looks to me like somebody's trying to manipulate the CDC. Somebody's trying to tell the CDC what to put on that website and what to say. And there's a lot of confusion.
Well, there's no confusion whatsoever, though.
Well, not
about airborne. No, there's no confusion. It's airborne. I don't know what's the argument. What are you saying they're claiming now, that it's not airborne? That's not possible. It is airborne.
Exactly. But they started with that it was airborne. Then they took it down. And then I think they're back at that again. Well, it is airborne. It's very unusual what they're doing. It makes no sense.
That's why I don't pay attention to them at all, because they've not been right throughout this pandemic. And why would you? It's like when we have a list that says that here's what's coming up, and you look at the list and there are like 3 things wrong on it. So then you go, well, I don't know if anything else is right on that list. So the CDC and the World Health Organization joined that list
exactly
for me a long time ago. Doesn't matter what they say. I know that if you wear a mask, you're doing good for yourself and for others, however it works, whyever it works. If you wash your hands properly, which is what we've been proponents of for a very long time before the pandemic, that's a good thing. And right now it's the distancing. And think of that. Remember the distancing? That's gone from like 6 feet to 18 feet.
Mhm.
By the way, that kind of just goes into the whole idea that you're supposed to be quarantining yourself. Then you're certain to be more than 6 feet or 18 feet away from anybody who might be able to give you the virus.
So now they've taken off of their website any comments about aerosol transmission at all.
Mm.
So honestly, I agree, Paul. I mean, I think that I'm just going to use my own common sense about it because I'm
really-
not listening to what they
No,
say about it because
was-
they're not trying to help us.
Really common sense going all the way back to the masks. So anyway,
But we know it's aerosol transmission.
how else would it be? We're not out there kissing everybody, although
Well-
we'd like to be.
For a while, they had us a little bit worried, though, about touching surfaces because I was wiping all of our groceries down for months.
Right.
And now they say, well, that's not as big of a issue. But I don't know.
I still do that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever wiped down my groceries.
You
I got
do?
a little nervous about the newspapers being delivered and stuff like that, but I was not. Kim probably did, but I don't think I ever got the Lysol wipes out. Remember those? You know,
Yeah.
we used to have something called Clorox wipes and Lysol wipes. Really, Grandpa? Tell us about those. Yes, they would kill germs, but those went out with the great
By the way,
pandemic.
though, where are they? Like,
They're
why,
not-
why
they're
can't we
still-
get them?
They're still on
They're
back.
at the Democrat National Headquarters in a big garage.
Oh no.
They're being stored, but right after the election, they'll come out. That's another one of those right after the election models that you hear. Some people actually believe that this virus will absolutely disappear the day after the election. If that happens, then
That'd
I
be
would
great.
fire everybody who had anything to do with it and start over.
Will it disappear in Europe too? 'Cause
Yes, apparently. Depends on the election, I guess. I think we should all go back to bed and wake up and find out it was a big dream like Dallas that one year.
Right. We've
Oh,
been in the
oh,
twilight zone.
It was all a dream.
So
nightmare.
Kamala Harris is coming to town today. Where's she coming, Annie?
Flint
Flint, I
and
tried
Detroit.
to get her to come on the show.
Oh, too busy.
Too busy for us. Everybody's too busy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She met virtually with Black women in Michigan on August 26th.
Oh.
That's according to the information on this. United States Representative Brenda Lawrence said having Harris on the ballot as the first Black woman nominated for vice president by a major political party is a life-changing experience for other Black women. So she will be coming in. All we know is she's coming in
Two
to
different
Flint
places,
and
right?
Detroit. Flint and Detroit.
Okay.
It says Harris's stop follows Biden's visit to a United Auto Workers site in Warren on September 9th.
The Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760 WJR.
Good Tuesday morning to you. It is the 22nd day of September, the last morning of summer for 2020. Autumnal equinox begins its arrival at 9:30 this morning. This is the 266th day of 2020 with 100 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. And it was on this day in 1862, a president whose name has been bandied about a lot lately, President Abraham Lincoln issued the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation declaring all slaves in rebel states should be free as of January 1st, 1863. The team is here and happy to have you listening in, watching, however you're doing it on social media or on the good old-fashioned, always reliable AM 760 on the AM dial, the great voice of the Great Lakes, News Talk 760 WJR. Dick Hafner, thanks for the news, the way it's meant to be presented. We do appreciate that. And as our WJR news director, you set the template for all else in our team news. I said it, now he's leaving. I don't know what happened. He's changing headphones. Yes, that's part of what we have to do now. It sometimes gets confusing, except when he sees my lips moving and can't hear me. We have Dana Clark checking our WJR traffic and weather and the passing scene, whatever's on her mind. All good with you, Dana?
Yes.
All right.
Happy fall soon.
Happy fall. After 9:30 this morning, it will officially be here. I'm not rushing it in any way.
Yeah. Pumpkin spice season.
Dana's already been to the cider mill, by the way.
Yes,
Have you really?
Mhm.
Yes, on Sunday.
Oh, that's. Oh, I think I saw that on your Instagram. No, Instagram.
Yes.
All right. Well, good for you. I bet it was. Did you have
tasty? Of course.
Cider? Oh,
what a beautiful day to do it.
It was beautiful.
And that Franklin cider mill is a great one. That was close to where I used to live a long, long time ago there in Franklin.
Yeah.
I used to live in Franklin. So anyway, of course, we've got Brian Morton back in the Golden Tower of the Fisher Building. He's dutifully going there. We used to joke he was going to get hazardous duty pay. And I actually asked, not quite in terms of hazardous duty pay, but if they get some kind of a bonus, and I was told they'll be taken care of. Well, I don't know what that means anymore. One day we may show up to work, the actual work, the job site, and Brian may no longer be there, or it'll be called the Golden Tower of Brian Morton. It's anywhere in between there will be fine. Kim is toe job. This is unusual because she's usually up before me, quite a bit before me. And of course, our executive producer, who never sleeps, Ann Thomas.
Good morning, Deb. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. Happy coming fall. Does anyone change anything around their house because to designate fall? Kim was already asking me, when is it too early to put up Christmas decorations?
Oh, dear.
And I say it's never too early as long as we get a better deal for doing it. And you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Oh, no, we know you're not kidding.
I'm
It's
not
time for
kidding.
apple pie. It's good to have apple pie now. You know how I think you should have pies at different seasons.
Yes, you have a seasonal pie chart.
Yes.
And it's time. I think it's time for apple pie.
Okay.
Warm
Doesn't that
apple
sound great?
pie
Yes.
with vanilla ice cream. We used to call that pie a la mode. Anyway, warm
Or apple crisp would be good too.
Ooh. Yeah.
Then you sprinkle some caramel on top of the ice cream. Oh yeah, take it to the next level.
What are you talking about? Hard? When you say sprinkle,
No,
you mean
caramel.
hard?
I'm sorry,
caramel?
the caramel. and
Just
the
pour it
drizzle.
on.
Drizzle.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought I was missing something. I thought sprinkle caramel. I need that. I'm
Right.
all in.
Drizzle.
So drizzle a little caramel on there. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, my favorite pie is cherry pie. I don't
But
know
we're
why.
past that now.
Always.
We're past that. She said.
So from here on in, I can't remember the last time I had a cherry pie, but the Grand Traverse Pie Company probably.
Oh, I know.
But I think we're not going to go through this again. I think cherry pie is year round. Next.
I love cherry pie. I agree with you. It's excellent.
So, but apple pie, you're right. It's coming into the
Just, you know,
season.
it's seasonal. And mums and all of the Halloween decorations. People are already decorating for Halloween.
Well, I don't blame them. You know what? We
kinda
need
fun.
to do something and get our minds off what's going on all around us.
I agree.
Whether it's doing the decorations for Halloween or not. I always see these things in magazines where you can, buy them for 30, 50, 40, 60, I don't know, dollars that are these wildly scary things. Like now they've really upped their game, like pumpkins that talk and do all this because it's a projector you put in front of the pumpkin. It goes on the pumpkin and it makes it look like the pumpkin's talking and it's scary and all of that. And I always get shot down on these things. When I ask Sophie, I'll ask Kim, and they go, no, we don't really need that. I go, okay. I'm trying to not spend as much money. I know this may collapse the economy with the cutback in visits to Costco and everything else, but I'm not doing it. But I did used to have these things that would have a fan in them, and they'd blow up, and they'd be in the front yard, and there was scary music like from The Exorcist or something.
Oh,
I don't do it anymore. I did it for a couple of years, then paid for the psychology sessions for the kids in the neighborhood.
exactly.
But I was happy to help out. It is 6:13 at News Talk 760 WJR.
Is sponsored by T-Mobile for Business. T-Mobile Business Advantage. Right now, get up to 90 days of unlimited free on business plans when you switch. Stop by for details. Plus taxes and fees. Complete port within 60 days. Customers over 50 gigabytes per month have lower speeds during congestion. Video at 480p. Unlimited on our network. See T-Mobile.com for details.
Adam Carrington, assistant professor of politics at Hillsdale College's Van Andel Graduate School of Statesmanship, weighing in on what the Constitution says or doesn't say regarding putting up a new Supreme Court justice nominee or nomination. We'll talk about that coming up here shortly. But right now, we're talking WJR traffic and weather first, and Dana Clark.
Still dealing with a closure, Paul W. in Birmingham. Traffic first sponsored by Guernsey Farms Dairy. Guernsey's newly remodeled restaurant now open for carryout, and their dining room is open for dinner only Friday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Enjoy great food, drinks, and laughs, and visit their ice cream parlor and store for Guernsey's award-winning ice cream, milk, and lemonade. For more info, visit GuernseyFarmsDairy.com. Maple shut down both directions between Adams and Coolidge. Multi-vehicle accident. Police are on the scene. Avoid that area. Also, 75 southbound at Baldwin incident blocking that exit ramp. You can take Joslyn Road instead. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Attention new car buyers. Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is offering huge savings on their entire inventory of new Ram pickups during the Ram Power Days event. Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Hall Road in Clinton Township. Show up, sign up, and ride.
Most of the clouds and spotty light showers stay north this morning. See a few clouds, otherwise clear sky and sunshine this afternoon. Maybe a few clouds. 76. Tonight, clear 50.
I'm here, Dubster. I'm just going to sit here.
Oh, okay.
So you can switch over to your.
Yeah, I have to switch over to the other system to be able to communicate
with Brian.
Brian.